Happy New Year! Welcome back to another video. It's 2023. New year, new me. I, like so many other people, am really excited for this year. Setting goals, achieving goals. I don't really want to mention the C word. That made the past few years very poo-poo. I think this is the first year that we can finally put those last 2 years away. Forget about them. They're not that important. Every new year I like to set a few goals. Everyone does, but it's the only time I have the motivation to actually do it. So today we're sitting down to plan for 2023. I am just like everyone else. When a new year comes around, I have motivation, I want to set goals, I want to plan, I want to just live my best life. A new year brings this vibe. Every year I try to plan and make goals, and I have varied results. 2020, I made loads of plans and they all got cancelled. 2021, I don't even know what happened in 2021. 2022 started off poopy and then ended okay. 2023 is the first year that I feel hope for the whole year. Everyone seems to be making goals and everyone seems to be wanting to be their best selves this year. And I'm no different. My main goal this year is probably to just be me at this degree. I'll go through everything that I use to plan. I don't use my computer every day and I don't like the way the calendars look on the phone. So I just prefer to have a physical calendar and a planner. I think I've got a good system going on. So I'm going to show you everything that I use to plan my year. All the goals that are in my head, all the ideas, all the habits that I want to do this year, I'm gonna write down. Sometimes I find it easier to just brainstorm and do like a mind map. That was called mind map, when you just write things down, whatever you're thinking of, and then you can organize that later. So if I have a lot of ideas and goals, I'll just put them down here and then I will categorize them afterwards. But I think this year I'm pretty set on what goals I have and what categories I have. YouTube is one category that I have goals in. I have personal goals, so I can categorize them into 2 different categories. Then I try and get notebooks ready for the categories. I need 1 notebook for YouTube. I need 1 notebook for acting related things. Also need a 3rd notebook, which is like a personal notebook. I love doing to-do lists. I always just grab the closest notebook that I have because I've never had a dedicated notebook. So this year I've made sure to have a notebook that is just for personal to-do lists and random things that I want to write down. I can do in this one. If I don't have notebooks, I'll have to buy them. And then I also buy calendars. The main calendar that Jessie and I use together is just a normal big one. This one is my favorite calendar ever because it's giraffes. And every month has a new giraffe picture. Absolutely amazing. Giraffes are my favorite animal, if you could not tell. This calendar we put all the birthdays in, appointments, travel things that we need to remember. Sometimes Jessie travels for work. I like to write it down so I remember when he's not gonna be here. It's just handy to have a calendar that you see all the time. We have it in the kitchen, on the kitchen cabinet, so I see it every time I go into the kitchen. Then I also have a personal calendar. Jessie got one of these for me last year. I used it sometimes, and when I did use it, it was really good. So I got the same one this year that I'm gonna be better at using, hopefully. It's from Tiger. It's a weekly planner. What I like with it is that it's just Monday to Sunday blank. I feel like seeing your week like this makes it much more tangible. Like you can see what's going on this week. I don't know, there's something with this that just makes so much sense to me. Other than that, I've got my laptop. Might need to research something. Also, I'm planning on doing like a vision board, and I think this is going to be the perfect place to put my vision board. The calendar that I'm going to see every day, that I'm going to open every day. Either I will put just white paper and then pictures on top, or I'll just put pictures all over this and cover it. I think that's going to turn out really well because this isn't very, you know. So I think putting your goals visually is very motivating. So to summarize, write all my goals down, categorize them, buy calendars and notebooks, fill them out, pick pictures for my vision board and glue them on the calendar. I think we should get straight into it. I think I'm pretty much done. The only thing I haven't finished is the vision board. I've picked all the pictures for it, but we don't have a printer, so I need to get them printed. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do the vision board until tomorrow. Everything else I'm feeling pretty happy with. So I knew what categories I wanted to do goals for. I wanted to do acting, YouTube, personal, and health. I started off doing just like a rough thing, just writing everything that I could think of that I wanted to do and have as a goal. I narrowed it down to what are my main goals for next year. So I basically used this as a brainstorm and then shortened it and condensed it into this, which is my main spread. I thought I would share my goals with you, even though that is scary, and if I don't reach any of these goals, that's a bit disappointing. So I have a few goals for next year. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. If you're not into acting or YouTube, maybe the goals won't make sense, but if you are, then they will make sense. Super brief on acting. I started during the whole virus thing. I'm very new to acting, but I do want to put more energy on it, which is why I made it a separate topic of goals. So my goals for 2023. My acting goals are get on Spotlight, get an agent, new headshots, learn and film 1 monologue a week, and write a short film. My YouTube goals are get 1,000 subscribers, get monetized, and post 1 video a week. My personal goals are run a marathon, try a dance class, get a piercing, and read 12 books. My health goals, which are kind of related to my personal goals, is to run 3 times a week and to eat as healthy as I can during the week. I like to keep my goals quite measurable. The only one that kind of wasn't there was eating healthy during the week. I know I'm gonna fail at that one. Some days I'm gonna eat some chocolate. It is what it is. But all the other goals I feel are pretty measurable. Like get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I've finished that goal. A goal you can tick off. If this was a few years ago, I would have probably put like go for runs, be healthy, get subscribers. You know, when you put goals like that, it's hard to measure when you reach them. If there's one tip that I can give, it's to make measurable goals. So yeah, those are my goals for this year. This isn't very measurable, but I want to try and not waste too much time on thinking what if. Sometimes I think that can hold you back a bit. I want to try and just really be the best version of me, if that makes sense. I've got a few videos planned that might be quite fun. Me trying new styles, maybe cutting my hair. Yeah, I'm excited. I did do some more in-depth planning on YouTube and acting. Like I wrote down video ideas and tried to plan a schedule and stuff like that for YouTube. I'm not going to put that in this video though, but I might make a separate video in the future. I don't know. Last but not least, before I go, these are my main goals. So these goals I want to reach by the 31st of December, but I can't reach these goals without doing little goals before them. I like to divide the year in quarterly because you just make mini goals that lead to the big goal. It makes the goals not feel so daunting and far away, and also just makes the year seem longer in a way. The older I get, the more I feel like the years are passing me by. When I divide the year in quarterly for my planning, I feel like I can get the most out of each quarter of the year. So on the first brainstorm that I did, I've written a bit more in each category. Those are things that I kind of want to place out in my calendar during the first quarter, the second quarter, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going to be doing during the year. But for today, I think we're done. I've made the main goals and I've filled in my calendar. I'm excited and I hope you are too. That's going to be the end of this video. I hope this maybe helped you plan or inspired you to make goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below and subscribe to see what else I get up to. I will see you in my next video. Bye.